Who says you have to be massive to achieve longevity? When did the age of computing start? While the code-breaking Colossus was built in the 1940s, you could actually go back even further, to the mid-1800s, and Charles Babbage's difference engine. While it might not have been built in his lifetime, the Babbage difference engine was the first example of a computer. What about the time of technology companies? Here's a look at other technology companies that began in the 1800s and are still around today. The top 60 world's oldest tech companies from the 1800s to now. 60. Mistral AI. Mistral AI SaaS is a French artificial intelligence AI startup. Headquartered in Paris, it specializes in open-weight large language models, LLMs, with both open source and proprietary AI models. Founded 2023. Founder: Arthur Mensch, Guillaume Lampel, and Timothy Lacroix. Revenue estimated to 20 million. 59. Anthropic. Anthropic PBC is an American artificial intelligence AI startup company. Anthropic has developed a family of large language models, LLMs, named Claude, as a competitor to OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Gemini. Founded 2021. Founder: Dario Amodei, Daniela Amodei, Jared Kaplan, Jack Clark, Ben Mann. Revenue estimated to 750 million. 58. Dell. Dell Technologies Incorporated is an American multinational technology company that has been headquartered in Round Rock, Texas since 1994. It was formed as a result of the September 2016 merger of Dell and EMC Corporation. Founded 2016. Founder: Michael S. Dell. Revenue $102.3 billion. 57. Grab. Grab Holdings Incorporated is a multinational technology company headquartered in One North, Singapore. It is the developer of a super app for ride-hailing, food delivery, and digital payment services on mobile devices. Founded 2012. Founders: Anthony Tan, Tan Hui Ling. Revenue $2.9 billion. 56. Coinbase. Coinbase Global Incorporated is an American cryptocurrency exchange. Coinbase has over 100 million users and is the largest US-based cryptocurrency exchange, as well as the world's biggest Bitcoin custodian. The company operates in more than 100 countries and holds over $400 billion in assets. Founded 2012. Founder: Brian Armstrong and Fred Ursum. Revenue $6.56 billion. 55. Snap Inc. Snap Inc. is an American technology company. The company developed and maintains technological products and services, namely Snapchat, Spectacles, and Bitmoji. Founded 2011. Founder: Evan Spiegel, Bobby Murphy, and Reggie Brown. Revenue $5.36 billion. 54. Stripe. Stripe Inc. is an Irish-American multinational financial services and software-as-a-service (SaaS). The company primarily offers payment processing software and application programming interfaces for e-commerce websites and mobile applications. Stripe is the largest privately owned fintech company with a valuation of about $91 billion and over $1.4 trillion in payment volume processed in 2024. Founded 2010. Founders: Patrick and John Collison. Revenue $14.4 billion. 53. Rivian. Rivian Automotive Inc. is an American electric vehicle manufacturer and automotive technology company. Rivian produces an electric sport utility vehicle, SUVs. Founded 2009. Founder: R.J. Scaringe. Revenue $4.97 billion. 52. Uber. Uber Technologies Inc. is an American multinational transportation company that provides ride-hailing services, courier services, food delivery, and freight transport. It operates in approximately 70 countries and 15,000 cities worldwide. It is the largest ride-sharing company worldwide with over 150 million monthly active users and 6 million active drivers and couriers. It coordinates an average of 28 million trips per day and has coordinated 47 billion trips since its inception in 2010. Founded 2009. Founders: Garrett Camp, Travis Kalanick. Revenue $43.98 billion. 51. Slack. Slack Technologies LLC is an American software company founded in Vancouver, British Columbia, known for its proprietary communication platform Slack. Founded 2009. Founder Stuart Butterfield. Revenue $903 million. 50. Spotify. Spotify Technology SA is a Swedish multinational company, provides a service for listening to streamed music and podcasts over the internet. Since 2015, Spotify has been the world's largest online music service, and as of December 2023, Spotify had 602 million monthly active users. Founded 2006. Founder Daniel Ek, Martin Lawrenson. Revenue $16.173 billion. 49. Meta. Facebook. Meta Platforms Incorporated is an American multinational technology company. Meta owns and operates several prominent social media platforms and communication services, including Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Messenger, and WhatsApp. The company also operates an advertising network for its own sites and third parties. As of 2023, advertising accounted for 97.8% of its total revenue. Founded 2004. Founders Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCollum, Dustin Moskovitz, Chris Hughes. Revenue $116.61 billion. 48. Alibaba. Alibaba Group Holding Limited, branded as Alibaba, is a Chinese multinational technology company specializing in e-commerce, retail, internet, and technology. Founded 1999. Founders Jack Ma, Joseph C. Tsai, Eddie Wu, Zheng Ying, and more. Revenue $130. 47. Google, later changed to Alphabet in 2015. Google LLC is an American multinational corporation and technology company focusing on online advertising, search engine technology, cloud computing, computer software, quantum computing, e-commerce, consumer electronics, and artificial intelligence. Founded 1998. Founders Larry Page, Sergey Brin. Revenue $282.84 billion. 46. eBay. eBay Inc. is an American multinational e-commerce company that allows users to buy or view items via retail sales through online marketplaces and websites in 190 markets worldwide. Founded 1991. Sasri, NIT. 1995. Founder Pierre Omidyar. Revenue $10.3 billion. 45. Deutsche Telekom, German telecommunications company and the largest telecommunications provider in Europe. By revenue, founders unknown. Founded 1995, revenue $112 billion. 44. Yahoo. Yahoo is an American web portal that provides the search engine Yahoo Search and related services including My Yahoo, Yahoo Mail, Yahoo News, Yahoo Finance, Yahoo Sports, Yahoo Entertainment, Yahoo Life, and its advertising platform, Yahoo Native. It is operated by the namesake company, Yahoo Inc., which is 90% owned by Apollo Global Management and 10% by Verizon. Founded 1994. Founders Jerry Yang, David Filo. Revenue $7.4 billion. 43. Amazon. Amazon.com, Inc., doing business as Amazon, is an American multinational technology company engaged in e-commerce, cloud computing, online advertising, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Founded 1994. Founder Jeff Bezos. Revenue $574.8 billion. 42. NVIDIA Corporation is an American multinational corporation and technology company. It designs and supplies graphics processing units, GPUs, application programming interfaces, APIs, for data science and high-performance computing, and system-on-a-chip unit, SoCs, for mobile computing and the automotive market. The company is also a leading supplier of artificial intelligence, AI, hardware, and software. NVIDIA outsources the manufacturing of the hardware it designs. Founded 1993. Founders Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, Curtis Priam. Revenue $60.93 billion. 41. Accenture plc is a global multinational professional services company that specializes in information technology services and management consulting. Founded 1989, founder Arthur Anderson. Revenue $61.59 billion. 40. Huawei Technologies Company Limited is a Chinese multinational corporation and technology company headquartered. Its main product lines include telecommunications equipment, consumer electronics, electric vehicle, autonomous driving systems, and rooftop solar power products. Founded 1987, founder Ren Zhengfei. Revenue $95.49 billion. 39. Lenovo Group Limited, trading as Lenovo, is a Chinese multinational technology company specializing in designing, manufacturing, and marketing consumer electronics, personal computers, software, servers, converged and hyper-converged infrastructure solutions, and related services. Founded 1984. Founder Liu Chuanji. Revenue $61.95 billion. 38. Cisco Systems, Inc. is an American multinational digital communications technology conglomerate corporation. Cisco develops, manufactures, and sells networking hardware, software, telecommunications equipment, and other high-technology services and products. Founded 1984. Founders Sandy Lerner, Leonard Bossack. Revenue $53.80 billion. 37. Adobe Inc., formerly Adobe Systems Incorporated, is an American computer software company. It offers a wide range of programs from web design tools, photo manipulation, and vector creation, through to video audio editing, mobile app development, print layout, and animation software. Founded 1982, founders John Warnock, Charles Geschke. Revenue $21.51 billion. 36. Oracle Database is a proprietary, multi-model database management system produced and marketed by Oracle Corporation in America. It is a database commonly used for running online transaction processing, data warehousing, and mixed database workloads. Founded 1979, founders Larry Ellison, Bob Miner, and Ed Oates. Revenue $57.40 billion. 35. Acer Inc. is a Taiwanese multinational company that produces computer hardware and electronics. Its products include desktop PCs, laptop PCs, tablets, servers, storage devices, virtual reality devices, displays, MEMU, smartphones, televisions, and peripherals, as well as gaming PCs and accessories under its Predator brand. As of 2024, Acer is the world's 6th largest personal computer vendor by unit sales. Founded 1976, founders Stan Shi, Carolyn Ye, Lemuel Germa. Revenue $277.1 billion. 34. Apple Inc. is an American multinational corporation and technology company. It is best known for its consumer electronics, software, and services. Founded 1976. Founders Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, Ronald Wayne. Revenue $394.33 billion. 33. Microsoft Corporation is an American multinational corporation and technology conglomerate. The company became influential in the rise of personal computers through software like Windows, Internet, cloud computing, video gaming, and other fields. Microsoft is the largest software maker and most valuable brands globally. Founded 1975. Founders Bill Gates, Paul Allen. Revenue $198.27 billion. 32. Foxconn Technology Group is a Taiwanese multinational electronics contract manufacturer. It is the world's largest contract manufacturer of electronics. Founded February 20, 1974. Founder Terry Gou. Revenue $222.54 billion. 31. AMD Advanced Micro Devices, Inc., AMD, is an American multinational corporation and technology company. AMD is a hardware and fabless company that designs and develops central processing units, CPUs, graphics processing units, GPUs, field programmable gate arrays, FPGAs, system-on-chip (SoC), and high-performance computer solutions. AMD serves a wide range of business and consumer markets, including gaming, data centers, artificial intelligence, AI, and embedded systems. Founded 1969. Founder, team led by Jerry Sanders. Revenue, $25.79 billion. 30. Samsung Electronics Co. Ltd. is a South Korean multinational major appliance and consumer electronics corporation. It involved in Samsung, Experience Store, Samsung Medicine, Samsung Telecommunications, SmartThings, Harman International. Founded 1969. Founder, Lee Byung-chul. Revenue, $234.13 billion. 29. Intel. Intel Corporation is an American multinational corporation and technology company. Intel designs, manufactures, and sells computer components such as central processing units and related products for business and consumer markets. Founded 1968. Founders Gordon Moore, Robert Noyce, Arthur Rock. Revenue, $63.05 billion. 28. LG Electronics. LG Corporation, formerly known as Lucky Gold Star, is a South Korean multinational conglomerate. It is the fourth largest company in South Korea. Founded 1947. Founder Kur In-hoi. Revenue $64.95 billion. 27. Sony Group Corporation is a Japanese multinational conglomerate. The Sony Group encompasses various businesses including Sony Corporation, Sony Semiconductor Solutions, Sony Entertainment, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Sony Financial Group, and others. Founded 1946. Founders Akio Morita, Masaru Ibuka. Revenue $85.25 billion. 26. Wipro. Wipro Limited is an Indian multinational technology company based in Bengaluru. It provides information technology, consulting, and business process services. It is one of India's big 6 IT services companies. Wipro's services include cloud computing, computer security, digital transformation, artificial intelligence, robotics, data analytics, and other technologies, present in 167 countries. Founded 1945. Founder M.H. Hasham Premji. Revenue $11 billion. 25. HP Inc. HP Inc. is an American multinational information that develops personal computers, PCs, printers, and related supplies, as well as 3D printing services. It is the world's second largest personal computer vendor by unit sales after Lenovo and ahead of Dell as of 2024. Founded 1939. Founders Bill Hewlett and Dave Packard. Revenue $62.98 billion. 24. Motorola. Motorola Inc. was an American multinational telecommunications company based in Schaumburg, Illinois, and had been named Motorola since 1947. Many of Motorola's products had been radio-related communication equipment, such as two-way radios, consumer walkie-talkies, cellular infrastructure, mobile phones, satellite communicators, pagers, as well as cable modems and semiconductors. After having lost $4.3 billion from 2007 to 2009, Motorola was split into 2 independent public companies, Motorola Solutions, its legal successor, and Motorola Mobility, spun off on January 4, 2011. Founded 1928. Founders Paul Galvin, Joseph Galvin. Lost revenue $4.3 billion. 23. Panasonic. Panasonic Holdings Corporation is a Japanese multinational electronics manufacturer. Founded March 7, 1918. Founder Konosuke Matsushita. Revenue $61.90 billion. 22. IBM International Business Machines Corporation, nicknamed Big Blue, is an American multinational technology company. It is a publicly traded company and one of the 30 companies in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Founded June 16, 1911. Founders Herman Hollerith, George Winthrop Fairchild, and Charles Ranlett Flint. Revenue $60.53 billion. 21. Hitachi. Hitachi Limited is a Japanese multinational conglomerate founded in 1910. Involved in digital systems, power and renewable energy, railway systems, healthcare products, and financial systems. Founded 1910. Founder, Namihei Odaira. Revenue, $80.39 billion. 20. NEP. Headquartered in Forest City, Pascagoula, the northeastern Pennsylvania, America, a telephone company, NEP. It has been operating within the state since then, offering internet packages, phone services, and the like. Founded, 1900. Founder, Fred J. Osgood. Revenue, $15 million. 19. NEC. Japanese conglomerate Nippon Electric Company, now known as NEC. Like many companies on this list, initially made and sold telephones and switches. Today it makes electronic components and devices, as well as providing all manner of network and telecom services. Founded 1899. Founder Kunihiko Iwadari and Takashiro Maeda. Revenue $22.5 billion. 18. KUKA. German robotics manufacturer KUKA began life as Axetelinwerk for Beleuchtungen in Augsburg. It is building affordable illumination for houses and streets. From there, it developed automatic welding systems in the 1950s, the famulous industrial robots of the 1970s, and now offers multi-axis robots for all manner of manufacturing. Founded 1899. Founder Johann Joseph Keller and Jakob Knoppich. Revenue $4.45 billion. 17. Anritsu. The Japanese company Sekisensha was also. By 1903, it had evolved into Anritsu and was demonstrating wireless communication transmitters. Today it provides telecoms analyzers, testing equipment, and optical devices. Founded 1895. Founders Kizaburo Ishiguro and Kentaro Sugiyama. Revenue $930 million. 16. OFF. Formed in Malmö, Sweden, the Southern Swedish Steam Generator Association was tasked with checking the safety of steam generators. Today, OFF provides consultancy in the energy, industrial, and infrastructure sectors, looking at how adopting new technologies can help. Founded 1895. Founders Angpanafarenjingen and Jaakko Pori. Revenue $2.90 billion. 15. Kopsch. Austrian company Kopsch was originally known as Telefon- und Telegraphenfabriksaktiengesellschaft Kopsch&Zone in Wien, telephone and telegraph manufacturing stock company, Kopsch & Sons in Vienna, specializing in telegraph equipment, conductors, and telephone equipment. Today, it provides a range of products and services for telecommunication, telematics, and industrial electronics. Founded 1892. Founders Johann Kopsch. Revenue $581.38 million. 14. Philips. The Dutch-founded Philips was started by father and son team Frederick and Gerard Philips to make lamps. Today, the company's product line not only includes lights and TVs, but is now expanding into the smart home and IoT spaces. Founded 1891. Founders Gerard Philips, Frederick Philips. Revenue $19.39 billion. 13. Nintendo. Nintendo is Japanese, gaming giant known as the maker of the Game Boy and Nintendo Switch. Back in 1899, the company was hand-making playing cards in Kyoto. Founded 1889. Founder Fusajiro Yamauchi. Revenue $13.923 billion. 12. Kodak. U.S. imaging company Kodak was one of the earliest photography companies selling cameras, film, and the developing chemicals. The company survived the move to digital photography, stayed afloat during the switch to smartphones, and today lends its name to phones, tablets, digital scanners, and for reasons unknown, a cryptocurrency mining machine. Founded 1888. Founder George Eastman, Henry A. Strong. Revenue $1.12 billion. 11. Océ. Originating in the Netherlands, Océ started out manufacturing machines for coloring butter and margarine. A desire to make better blueprint paper led to the company entering the printing and copying market during the 1910s. Today, Océ exists as a subsidiary of Canon, offering printing and digital workflow solutions. Founded 1887. Founder Lodewijk van der Grinten. Revenue, $1,300 million. 10. Ferranti. Largely known for its work in electrical engineering and equipment, UK-founded Ferranti entered the computing market in the 1940s, some 55 years into its history. The Ferranti Mark I is known as the world's first commercially available general-purpose electronic computer. Ferranti, the company, folded in 1993, but Ferranti Computer Systems, which provides IT infrastructure, continues on as a subsidiary of the Netherlands-based Nijkerk Group. Founded 1885. Founder Sebastian Ziani di Ferranti. Revenue $25 to $100 million US. 9. AT&T is American telephone and telegraph company, but closely tied to Alexander Graham Bell's Bell Telephone Company from the previous decade. AT&T grew to be one of, if not the largest telephone company of the early to mid-20th century, and still has a large share of the wireless market. The company has gone through various breakups and mergers over the years. Its Bell Labs, now owned by Nokia, has been involved in some of the biggest milestones in technology, including the development of transistors, the C language, and Unix operating system. Founded 1885. Founder Edward Whittaker Jr. Revenue $122.3 billion. 8. GE. Born of a merger between the Thomson-Houston Electric Company and various parts of the Thomas Edison business empire, General Electric, now known as GE, is as massive now as it was back in the latter part of the 19th century. Of the 12 original companies listed on the first Dow Jones, GE is the only one still present. Through the years, its business interests have involved energy, aerospace, transportation, oil, healthcare, financial services, and more. GE was a big player in the computing space during the 1960s, and today is competing in the industrial and IoT space with its Predix platform. Founded 1879. Founder Thomas Edison, Elihu Thomson, Charles A. Coffin, Edwin J. Houston. Revenue $68 billion. 7. Ericsson. Ericsson started life as a telegraph repair shop in Stockholm. Now the Swedish telecoms giant is a multi-billion-dollar company with nearly 100,000 employees around the globe, selling network infrastructure, telecoms managed services, and more. Founded 1876. Founders Magnus Ericsson. Revenue $24.788 billion. 6. Toshiba. Originally founded as Tanaka Seisakusho, before being renamed Shibara Seisakusho and eventually Toshiba after merging with Tokyo Denki, Tokyo Electric. The company started out manufacturing telegraph and other communications equipment. Throughout the 1900s, the company has had interests in computers, mobile phones, TV and video, semiconductors, nuclear power, healthcare, and more. Founded 1875. Founders Tanaka Hisashige, Takayasu Mitsui, and more. Revenue 5. Cable and wireless. An early competitor to BT, Cable and Wireless can trace its roots back to the late 1860s and Sir John Pender's Falmouth, Malta, Gibraltar Telegraph Company and British Indian Submarine Telegraph Company. Like BT, it was rolled into the post office after World War II and spun back out under Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher's privatization plans in the early 1980s. C&W's worldwide business was acquired by Vodafone in 2012, but the cable and wireless communications name continues to exist and operate in small markets as a subsidiary of Liberty Global. Founded 1869. Founders Sir John Pender. Revenue $2.5 billion. 4. Nokia. The Nokia that today provides much of the world's telecoms infrastructure and at one point had near total dominance of the mobile phone market, began life as a pulp mill in southern Finland. From there, Nokia expanded into supplying electricity and making rubber, and eventually into radio equipment. Founded 1865. Founders Frederick Idestam and Leo Mechelin. Revenue $23.59 billion. 3. Corning. Though perhaps not a technology company in the same sense as some of the others, Corning, founded in Somerville, Massachusetts, as the Bay State Glass Co. is the company behind Gorilla Glass. That's the resistant glass used in iPhones. Founded 1851. Founder Amory Houghton. Revenue $13.1 billion. 2. Siemens. German industrial manufacturing company Siemens began life as Telegrafen Bauanstalt von Siemens and Halske in Berlin, manufacturing electrical telegraphs. As well as some of the first telegraph lines, Siemens and Halske built the world's first electric streetcar line, patented the dynamo, and then expanded into new markets such as radios and TVs. Today, the company has over 300,000 employees, global revenue of over 83 billion euros, and offers all manners of products and software for automating processes. Founded 1847. Founders Werner von Siemens and Johann Georg Halske. Revenue $83.24 billion. 1. BT. The United Kingdom Electric Telegraph Company was the world's first public telegraph firm. It merged with International Telegraph Company a decade later to become the Electric and International Telegraph Company. This was merged with a number of other telegraph companies under the UK Post Office, before eventually being spun out again under the British Telecom moniker in 1970s. Today, BT offers broadband, mobile, and TV services, a variety of managed IT services, and networking products. Founded 1846. Founders Sir William Fothergill Cooke, George Parker Bitter, and Joseph Louis Ricardo. Revenue $26.4 billion.